Last June, I was at a picnic when I met someone, and it started out by him asking me what I do for a living and all that shit. And I told him that I was a spoken words artist, and I then went on to mention how much I like George Carlin on the first anniversary of his death. And I mentioned that I thought that George Carlin was murdered, and he wanted to know why I thought that. And I said that it was because George Carlin spoke out against our corrupt, evil government, because there really isn't much difference between the Democrats and the Republicans, who are both put in by very powerful, rich, banking criminal scum. And George Carlin started to suspect that 9/11 was an inside job. He then asked me if I felt that it was an inside job, and I told him yes. He then wanted to know what evidence that I have to prove that it was an inside job. I have so much evidence that there is not even enough time to explain it, and that really fucking sucks. So let's get started with Building 7 of the World Trade Center, which was not even hit by a plane, but it mysteriously collapses after catching on fire, while Dan Rather from CBS News said it looked like a controlled demolition. Only 3 times in history has this major skyscraper collapsed due to fire, in which all 3 of them occurred on September 11, 2001, allegedly. Not before or since 9/11 has a major skyscraper collapsed due to fire, but 9/11 really wasn't an inside job because it's only a coincidence that things happen that way. After explaining my evidence, he told me that he read a book that proves that 9/11 was not an inside job. I asked him what book was that, and he decided not to tell me because he told me that I was playing games with him, and he said that I didn't give him any evidence. I gave him plenty of evidence. He then goes on to tell me, "You must really have a difficult time getting through life." And then, doesn't everyone? He then says, "Well, especially you with the way you think." Oh, I see. I'm someone who happens to be different, capable of thinking for myself, so therefore I deserve to get treated like shit. What a fucking asshole. I hope that he gets colon cancer and suffers a slow, painful death. That fucking motherfucker piece of fucking shit. Then again, he has his head so far and deep up his asshole, he probably thinks that I'm the only person in the entire world who believes this. I even told him that Jesse Ventura said that 9/11 was an inside job, and he did believe me. No, I ain't telling you a bunch of bullshit. All you have to do is go on YouTube and type in Jesse Ventura 9/11, and you can find videos of him talking about it. I'm not making this up. Then again, the best way to prove that 9/11 was not an inside job can be proven just simply by listening to Bill O'Reilly, who said that people who feel that way are conspiracy theory nutcases. That proves it! Well, with that type of attitude, no one has been able to effectively convince or prove to me that 9/11 was not an inside job.